If you're staying in a hotel or Airbnb, you might want to just lay a towel down before you go to sleep, just in case you may have an accident while you're sleeping. One of the pros is it gives you peace of mind. Traveling on your period can feel like a nightmare. You've got flights to catch, new foods to try, beaches calling your name, and then Mother Nature taps you on your shoulder. Hey girl, I'm coming too. And listen, I'm not saying it has to ruin your trip, but it doesn't mean you don't have to prepare for it. And today, I'm breaking down 10 hacks for surviving Mother Nature while traveling. We're ranking them. We're talking pros and cons, and trust me, we're saving the best for last. First things first, your essentials. Always pack your supplies like you pack your passport. I recommend at least 2 pads in your carry-on or personal item, minimum. If you're a tampon user and you've got water activities planned, throw in 4 tampons just in case. And don't sleep on menstrual cups or discs. Pros, they're reusable, eco-friendly, and can last up to 12 hours. Cons, if you're new to them, travel might not be the best time to start experimenting. But the bottom line is, don't count on finding your brands abroad. Plan ahead and pack what works for you. Comment below if you've ever used any of these or if you have a better suggestion. Listen, cramps don't care if you're in Bali or Barcelona. That's why I say bring pain meds. Pro, they work fast, and if you buy a fresh sealed bottle, TSA won't question you. Cons, some countries have strict rules about medication, so research ahead. And for my birth control girlies, don't wait until you're mid-trip to panic. Call your pharmacy or doctor early if you need a refill. Trust me, the worst thing is arguing with insurance while you're supposed to be sipping margaritas. I've been able to take vitamins and supplements that are not sealed in bottles through TSA with no trouble, but just edging on the side of precaution. If meds aren't your thing, or you just want a backup, natural remedies are your besties. Ginger chews, peppermint tea, chamomile, these little things work wonders. Pros, they're easy to carry, soothing, and TSA friendly. Honestly, I carry teas with me all the time. You never know when your stomach may start cramping and you need to take one. There are a few cons though. You'll need hot water for tea, which may not always be convenient. And from what I heard on planes, you don't want to ask the flight stewardess for hot water. So try your best to get that while you're in the food courts in the airport. However, if you're already in your set location like a hostel, hotel, or resort, go ahead and sip that tea till all your pain and worries are gone and washed away. Sipping tea you packed yourself, you know it's worth it. This one is a non-negotiable. Bring wipes and sanitizer, period. Sometimes you hit a bathroom with no toilet paper or soap, or just both. And let me tell you, you do not want to be caught unprepared. Pros, they keep you clean and fresh anywhere. Whether it's a desert in the UAE, where somehow they have interesting plumbing, which is none of your business, but let's just be honest, you need to wipe. And if they don't have toilet paper, that becomes a huge problem. No one wants to get done handling Mother Nature with some extra surprises on their hands. But here are some cons. You'll have to keep an eye on liquid limits if you're flying. But honestly, the peace of mind is priceless. Also, don't throw those in the toilet because a lot of places abroad, their sewage is not prepared to handle disposing of wet wipes in their sewage. The only con is you might just have to throw it in the trash can. So bring enough just in case. I know some of you all swear by heating pads for cramp, but guess what? Not all planes are made equally, and some of those planes may not include plugs, or plugs that go along with having heating pads for your cramps. So instead, I would toss in hand warmers. That way, on any flight, regardless of how it's built or structured, you can have heat on that special area that's giving you cramps. Place those hand warmers in your personal item or your fanny pack, like I like to wear when I'm flying. Pop one open, rest it on your stomach, lean back with a movie, and let the magic happen. Here are the pros. They're small enough that you shouldn't have any issues with TSA, and they're super affordable. Here's the con. They don't last as long as an electric heater, but on flights, they're lifesavers. Another thing I would say is I would not recommend wearing them through TSA. I've never had problems, nor have I ever done this while in TSA. To save you time and to stress you out less, just make sure you do this after you've gone through TSA. Here is the 6th hack. Trust me, future you will think past you for packing extra underwear. Whether it's period-specific underwear or just backups, you don't mind tossing if needed. Do it. Pro, they're total lifesavers during emergencies. I honestly would say pack them somewhere close to you or in your personal item. You never know when emergencies can happen, and if you're prepared, you'll have less worries and less stress. The only con is it can take up a little extra space in your bag, but come on, it's worth it. The next hack. Now let's step it up. Hydration and food matter way more than we give it credit. Drink water like it's your job, and eat foods rich in potassium and fiber. We're talking bananas, leafy greens, whole grains. Here's the plus. They help reduce bloating and keeps your digestive system moving. The only con is it means maybe skipping that 3rd margarita, but you'll feel so much better the next day. Here's the 8th hack. This one gets overlooked, but it's huge. If you're staying in a hotel or Airbnb, you might want to just lay a towel down before you go to sleep, just in case you may have an accident while you're sleeping. One of the pros is it gives you peace of mind. Here's a con. It's one extra step at bedtime, but if you do stain sheets, don't panic. Housekeeping sees this all the time and it's normal. Okay, ladies, let's get information. Hey, come on, ladies, let's get information. Because if you're liking this, I know you'll like more of what I have coming up. So make sure you go ahead, like, and subscribe. 9th hack. Because I bet you haven't heard of this hack often. It's actually a bleach pen. It's a secret weapon that's so easy to conceal and store with you wherever you go. This one can get thrown in your personal item, your fanny pack, and if you get an unexpected accident on your clothes, just whip out that pen and treat that spot, and voila, you saved your outfit. Pros, it's small, it's cheap, and it works instantly. And you can find this in North America at places like the dollar store or Walmart. Here's one con though. Only works on certain fabrics, so don't go crazy on your silk dress. But for everyday travel clothes, it's a lifesaver. In our 10th hack, the number 1 hack is your mindset. Travel can already be stressful. Added cramps, mood swings, and fatigue. It's easy to feel defeated. This is where meditation and audiobooks come in. Load up on meditation apps, and if you have a library card, you definitely can access free meditation apps, books, audiobooks on your phone or whatever device that you have, and take it with you while you are traveling. And if you don't have your library card, go ahead and go to your nearest library and do that now. Load up on meditation apps, create a calming playlist, or even find those audiobooks that you've been meaning to finish. Pros, it grounds you, it reduces stress, and gives you a mental escape when your body is screaming at you. Cons, you need headphones and a quiet space, but that's easy enough. Honestly, when you're on a long haul flight or stuck in a room feeling awful, slipping into a guided meditation or a great story can completely shift your mood. So there you have it. 10 hacks for surviving Mother Nature while traveling. Rank from helpful to game-changing. From the basics like pads and meds to the underrated lifesavers like hydration, bleach pens, and meditation. Being prepared means your trip doesn't have to pause just because your cycle showed up. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to survival hack for traveling when Mother Nature hits? Drop it in the comments below because sharing is how we all get better at this. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe if this video gave you even one aha moment. Until next time, safe travels, stay prepared, and remember, you are unstoppable, period or not. And until next time, bye!